What's going on, Titans Nation? Thank you for tuning in to the Two Tone Zone. I am your host, Mr. Two Tone, and as always, I'm here with my day one, A1, my brother, man, my soul brother. D Weez, say what up to Titan Nation, bro.
What up?
Absolutely, man. What up, indeed, man? What up with our defense, man? What's up with our defense? Let's talk about that. But real quick, I want to bring in a special guest from Sports Choice Plus here on YouTube. My guy, Steven from Sports Choice Plus. He's going to give us a non-biased, knowledgeable opinion on what happened last night with our Tennessee Titans versus the Green Bay Packers. So I'm going to bring him in. Non-biased at all.
Non-biased.
What's goody, fellas?
What's up, Steve? Man, go ahead and say what's up. Say what up to the people, man. Let them know who you are.
Hello, everybody. I'm Steph from Sports Choice Plus. Avid sports fanatic. No matter what the sport is, I love it, live it, breathe it. Sports. Basically, last night, from what I saw, the Titans are one of the top 4 most talented teams in the NFL. And what I mean by that is they may have deficiencies on defense. They may have, lost Jadeveon Clowney. But when you're looking at offense, if you're looking pound for pound, we're not talking about Kansas City. They're the exception to the rule because they have all the players. But you're looking at the combination of Ryan Tannehill. You're looking at the combination of having a borderline elite tight end. You're looking at the combination of having Derrick Henry and whoever comes behind Derrick Henry as a scat back. People don't realize it's the scheme that makes this team so filthy because they're rugged. And it takes it to a point where they almost beat the Super Bowl champs in the AFC Championship game. People don't realize how close they were. They took their foot off the gas pedal. Right. So to me, with that kind of talent, with that kind of MVP structure, you have 2 borderline elite wide receivers. This team is a serious threat. If it gets into the dance, it's going to be serious. I think they didn't get their footing properly last night. I think that they were timid getting to the start. Aaron Rodgers he's gonna dissect whoever. But on offense, I felt like they could go back and forth with the Packers. I felt like they could run the ball. They were spacing too much. And I'm thinking to myself, even, a couple of injuries there, they were a better team than the Packers. Aaron Rodgers is good, but Ryan Tannehill, you saw what he could do with his legs. You saw how when they bit on that fake, he was going. He still got them legs. So to me, the defense has to do a better job of at least giving some type of somebody should have just went over and jammed Davante Adams. I don't care who it was. It could have been me, you, and y'all.
Right.
Just try. If you let him.
Hey, my mom last night, she hit me up and she was like, at any point in time. Real quick.
Yes.
Hey, Ray, man.
To the point
your facts are so on point, my guy. Like there was a point where I believe Chris Collinsworth said we were 9.2 yards exactly away from Davante Adams on defense. Yes. Like you said, instead of jamming him up right at the line and playing him, pound for pound.
They could have jammed him, rolled the coverage to his side, especially with those slants in the end zone. When he literally ran, stopped, turned around, and then 2 Titans are running the opposite way. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And that's one of my first questions I want to ask. Who got burnt the worst, Malcolm Butler or Adoree Jackson? Folks in the comments, if you have any idea or just an opinion on who you think got burnt the worst, I think Adoree Jackson got burnt the worst. Malcolm Butler, he was on him during the second half, but by that point, Davante Adams was already ready to go. He was already charged up, at that point. So a thing that D Weez and I were talking about on the last show was we felt that Malcolm Butler should have been on Davante Adams from start to finish, right, D Weez?
Malcolm Butler, bring that big presence, bring that physical presence. That's what he's good at.
Right.
It's snowing. Hey, I think we should have played him like a punt. Just put 2 dudes on him, just jam him the whole time.
For sure.
So I think Malcolm Butler was good enough to give him a run for his money, but he needed coverage over top of him. I'm not saying play him one-on-one Revis style, but what I'm saying to you is give Malcolm Butler a chance to get physical with the guy. You got 5 yards to get physical. Eventually, Davante Adams is either going to get tired of it or they're going to scheme him and roll him to the other side of the field.
Yeah,
you got to think the Packers were paper cutting until they eventually gashed the guys. So, the Green Bay Packers are not that talented to where, they can't be stopped on offense.
No, You're not lying, man. Hey, real quick, man. I'm gonna dive into these comments real quick. Hey, salute to my guy Weez, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for patiently waiting for us too. By the way, thank you so much. Golly, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Student man, always a pleasure. Thank you, sir. Jack McNeil, thank you for tuning in. What's up to you? Hope everything is well with you. Looks like you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan. Hey, shout out to the Blue Jays, right? Absolutely,
Yes,
man. Absolutely. Hey, real quick, man, tell the folks where they can find you over at Sports Choice Plus.
You could find me on the YouTube channel, YouTube.com/Sports Choice Plus. Every single week we're doing breakdowns of games, NFL, AFC, NFC, because I want every single person to know if you're into sports. I can break it down in layman's terms. You don't have to know every single thing. You can learn coverages. You can learn what you're seeing on television. So you can have that conversation with your friends and debate like, oh, did you see that pick? Did you see what he did? Did you see that rolling coverage he did?
Right.
So it's everybody's. I don't care what team you're a fan of. I like good football. So to me, I love to debate and I love to break down film as well. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Which is why, you hit it off so well with the two-tone zone, man. So thank you once again for coming on, man.
Thank y'all for your time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Feel free to hang out a little bit, though. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. I'll be back. I'll be chiming in and out.
Okay, yeah, do your thing, man. Rashawn Evans is stupid. Man, I'm assuming you're referring to that penalty, the legal hands to the face penalty. Am I right? Hey, but another thing, yes, it was stupid, it was dumb, right? I get it, I'm with it, but I want to blame the referees too, because I want to say that his jersey was being held at the same time. So it could have been a penalty on both ways, and they could have offset each other. But yes, Rashawn Evans is guilty as charged with not being very smart. Agreed, for sure. What are your thoughts on that, D Weez?
That was tough to see. It was 6-0. We had a big stop, and then you see that. I didn't even see the flag come out. Honestly, I was cheering.
It was late. It was very late.
Like, yes, let's go. Let's turn this game around. And then I saw the flag. My heart dropped. And I was like, let's tighten up. Because that's when it got tough right there. That's a devastating penalty. That's a momentum swing.
Right.
They missed the field. They missed extra point, right? They get the ball back, and then we stop them again. And then it's fourth down, baby. I mean,
fourth and long, and then here comes the flag, man. Definitely untimely. It was, like you said,
unruly.
It definitely sucked all the energy and all the momentum out of us. You could just see Vrabel's face on the sideline, man. How devastated was he?
I mean, good thing that mask was on, huh?
Right, man. Hey, seriously.
Good thing that mask was on.
To hide some of those curse words, right?
Yo,
absolutely.
Yeah, he had the mask on.
Mask off. Mask off. How that song go?
Mask on, off, baby. God. Let's go.
But yeah, man, the game didn't go how we expected it to or how we wanted it to, man. Our predictions were way off. I know Vegas got paid. Conspiracy hour.
Man, can they at least give Henry 100? Can you at least make it an even 100 98? Like, 98. Can we at least make it an even 100? Come on, man.
So I think he needs 223 yards to get to 2K. Am I right?
Does he get it
against the Texans?
Does he get it?
Remember the game he had last year against the Texans where he got his 1,000 yards.
Does he get it?
Does he get it? Can I get a heck yeah, man? Hey, bruh's gonna get it. We're gonna be run heavy. We're gonna be playing with some sort of pride. That's my guess. We want to win that division. I don't want us to have a wild card spot. I want us to win the division and and definitely prove to the Colts organization that hey, we're the kings of the South right now.
prove to the Colts right away.
Right. Where's our guy Chris Johnson at, man? Where's he at right now? He was pissed off yesterday. I don't know if you saw what he messaged us yesterday. He was just like, hey, he said the refs have something against the AFC South, man, because he was like they had some questionable calls in that Steelers game, and and things of that nature. But and I can only agree with you, man. There's some questionable things going on with the zebras, man. With the zebras at the zoo. Let's just call it that. Jack McNeil says we can all agree that the Packers get the most gimmies by the rest out of every team in the NFL. Like last year against my Lions, 2 hands to the face penalties on Trey Flowers, and now this stuff against the Titans. Yeah, man, it was definitely just deflating.
The offsides hurt.
The clear, and we were just
every time we had momentum, the momentum was just
taken away.
It's taken away.
Like, nope, give me that.
They dug into our soul and was like, any chance of hope. Even after the Jets got put on, even after Tannehill put those Jets on, and he was like a 747, half cheetah, half Tanner, And it sucks, man.
Right.
Every time we had a momentum swing, it just got taken away. That offsides, horrible call. We could have. The block punt. You know how much momentum that has in itself. I was sitting there like, here we go. We're going to be down by 22-0.
Man, that man, Amani Hooker has no offensive skill. Like, man, go take that thing to the crib, man. Go.
You gotta score. You gotta make that snow angel in the end zone. You gotta
take that thing to the crib.
You gotta score in the zone, baby. Let's go.
Hey, Sudaman says, hey, the refs were trash. Yeah, they definitely were trash, and I'm definitely with you. We still would have lost. Like, we did not control what we can control, which is our attitude, our effort, and just being mentally and physically sound and just being prepared and being locked in. We got beaten all 4 phases of the game yesterday: offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. Mike Vrabel admitted it himself. We got out coached.
Hey, like you brought up earlier, it's the coaching. It's a big part. I mean, look at when out of bounds by Adam Jones.
Right.
Anybody aware of the situation, like you guys we were talking about earlier on K More Sports, we're like, hey, a guy, you fall down, you stop that clock, right? You make everybody relook at that replay. It was, that all that is just being aware of your surroundings and being aware of the situation,
right.
Realizing how big of a game this is. We could have won the AFC South yesterday.
Right. But that's another thing too, is that you've seen all like the switch ups, like all the lineups, the different looks we were trying to throw at Aaron Rodgers. We were trying to get guys subbed in and out. And so he's having to help out with that, helping out Shane Bowen and Jim Haslett, making sure that there's the right rotations in. And that leads to another thing too. Aaron Rodgers was definitely smart for getting his offense lined up and getting a play called, right? So definitely smart on his behalf, and we're dealing with a genius, an offensive genius in Aaron Rodgers. He's a beast. He tried to catch us earlier in the game. You remember with trying to have when we had that 12th man on the field. So
I saw, that was smart. I mean, boys. I mean, get off the field. Off the field.
So we knew what we were getting ourselves into, and and just right from the jump, they had the mental edge over us. They were the aggressors, and that's another battle we lost in too.
The worst was seeing Aaron Rodgers laughing with Dylan, like, "Dang boy, you that good?" Just like acting like got King Henry on the other side, just showing these boys how to run the ball. So
sure, yeah, and Tyrell, we definitely saw about Gostkowski, man. Hopefully he is he's well. Hopefully he overcomes this COVID thing. Yeah, but we definitely we definitely saw that news that came through that he's been hit with COVID. He's now on that list. So we were just talking about that over on K More Sports. Our next up is Sloman. Is that who we were talking about, D Weez?
Sloman, Miami, Ohio boy.
Right.
18 for 21 on the extra points. Longest field goal is 43 yards. So hopefully we put him in a situation to where he can succeed. That's where I'll leave that at.
Yeah, for sure. Man. So yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to the Gostkowski family. Hopefully he comes through this thing on top and just better. And just better and healthier, and just hopefully everybody in his household is safe.
Blessings and prayers to that man's family, and hopefully no other Tennessee Titan, knock on wood, has been affected.
Yeah, it cannot be a domino effect.
So let's not have this a domino effect going into a really important matchup, last game of the regular season. Woo!
Hey, I like that one, Tyrell. He said, "Nah, I already don't like his last name." Hey, hey, say man, hey, he's slow, man.
So,
Hey,
man.
can't get right.
We've had him since November 24th. So,
Right, November 24th.
so hopefully he's ready
Right,
because this is it's all a job. Let's
for
go.
sure, for sure.
Next man up.
Hey, real quick, man. Let's give a shout out to our ISN family over at Infinite Sports Network.
Yes, most
First and
definitely.
foremost, we got Detroit Lions Talk with Micro Mike in the building. He's coming through the show. Love, say what's up. Definitely go check out our guys' page over there. You know, hit the like button, man. Great fire content, along with Gridiron Blitz, Troxel Sports Talk. You know, hashtag TST. Let's go. Super great brothers, man. We got Noble Sports ENT, Mark Orms Forum, and Let's Talk Titans, guys. So go over there as soon as you get off our show. Go over to their show, check out their content, and subscribe.
ISN proud, baby.
ISN proud all day.
ISN proud.
Yep. Hey, Tubby CMD said, "What up, fellas, man?
What up, Tubby? What's going on, bro?
Man, we're trying to figure out what's up with our defense, man. Trying to figure that out.
Man, definitely
figure that out for sure.
Definitely gotta figure that out.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey, if you haven't already, please subscribe. You know, like the video and share it with your family or friends. You know, we're here on the up and up. We're about 10 subscribers away from being at 300, so we're trying to get to 300 before the end of the year. So we got about 3 days left, about 2 now. So you know, help us get to where we're trying to get to. And we definitely appreciate you guys. We're nothing without you. This channel is what it is. It makes it fun. It makes us want to get better and not be content with where we're at. So if you have any questions, comments, any constructive criticism, please feel free to share it with us. Ain't that right, D Weez?
Hey, whatever it is, there's no pressure. Let's go. Whatever you need, hey, we're here for you. If you ever want to hop on the show, you just want to be part of the chat, just politic with us. We want to hear it. That's why we do this. We did this because we want to share our knowledge and we want to gain knowledge and we want to talk to people who love football and sports just as much as we do.
Right. That's facts, man.
And we appreciate everybody who's here, everybody who's watching us. It means a lot because before, you know, we started with nobody, and just to have you guys here with us right now, we appreciate it. We appreciate all the love, all the respect, and we appreciate the Titan Nation always. Tighten up, baby. Tighten up.
Titan gang, don't bang.
Tighten up. Let's go.
Hey, let me know what you think of the two-tone zone hat, by the way, folks. This is the prototype. You know what I mean? You can't have this one because it's a size 8, so probably won't fit you anyway. But I got that knowledge. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Let's dig into this comment real quick. I know Tyrell had a question. He said, "But back to the game. Did y'all see the punt that touched the Packers player? Nothing happened." Hey, Tyrell, my guy. Hey, I knew I wasn't seeing it. I knew I wasn't seeing stuff. I seen it and I heard it. Ain't that something? But these refs last night, they might as well should have wore Packers jerseys. You know, the Packers
I saw that too.
The Packers came through with a 60-man roster. So they had their 53 and there's 7 additional referees that were on their team. So they had 60 players against 53. Like, come on, man. How unfair is that? That's crazy. That's insane.
Oh, well, that was entertaining. That was entertaining, definitely. That had my heart. You know, I was like, what did Mariano used to do back in the day? Like, hey, my heart was like that. I was about to come out my chest. I was
Hey man, I think the Packers made a backdoor deal with the refs and gave them some real cheese. You know what I mean? Some real cheese, not no Gouda, no
more cheese. Hey, no more cheese in my house.
They're paying that dinero.
No cheese, no nacho cheese, no Swiss. I don't care. No cheese. There's no more cheese to be ate. No more.
Right. That's facts, man. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. We have to, we got to have short-term memory loss with this one. We have a big matchup against the Houston Texans in Week 17, man. So we got to make sure that we're taking care of business. You know what I mean? Got to make sure we're taking care of business and kind of forget what happened. You know, hey, the refs aren't going to be on your side, and we got to expect these refs to make mistakes, but we got to control what we can. So shout out to Sudaman for making that statement. We definitely would have lost the game just with the lack of effort and with the us being out coached and just a bunch of other varying factors, man. So it is what it is, man.
Yes, most definitely. A lot of factors. I mean, the snow, yes. I don't think that we had as good as a grip on the field than the Packers did. Maybe that was an equipment issue, but
a lot of folks are calling for a bunch of different things. They're like, "Oh, this is the Tannehill from Miami," or it's Tannehill's fault, or
hey, we were down one possession, 14-19.
There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
Too many first downs.
Can't be pointing fingers.
Well, too many first downs. We let them have too many first downs. It's a first down issue with me.
We just can't point fingers at like specific people or specific, part or different phases, man. It was a combination of all four. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. LGRW, man, thanks for tuning in.
LGRW, what's up, brother, man? How you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in always.
Yeah, hey, like he said we didn't deserve to win either way, but the refs were very bad. Packers had 0 penalties all night.
Unheard of.
And offside call, the blocked field goal. They also didn't call the Aaron Jones out of bounds punt. Yep. So
not one Packer held that game. There was not one Packer that held that whole game, right? Like no Packer held any player that whole game.
It was definitely holding, man.
Wow.
They had 0 penalties, man. That's crazy. That's insane, man.
Not one player, bro.
Hey, real quick, man. We got our OG coming in the building, man. Hey, K Moore, we're gonna bring him in real quick.
Bring him in.
Our Titans OG, man. He's so knowledgeable, folks. So passionate and just he's professional. You know, he's been doing this for a long time now, and he does it with ease, guys. So he makes it look easy, man. He makes it look easy, folks. So we're gonna bring him on in, man. Without further ado, here comes Kim Moore from K Moore Sports.
Hey,
what's up, man?
What's going on, fellas? Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it.
Man, thank you for dropping in, my brother. We appreciate that.
There he is. There he is. What's going on? There he is.
You know what? I think I might steal that moniker, Titans OG. That might be a good moniker for me, man. I might throw that up with instead of the K Moore Sports. What y'all think about that? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely get you some more street cred out there in H-Town, man.
I'm
messing with you, brother. Hey, nothing but love and respect coming from this way, man. From our channel to yours. It's a blessing.
No doubt. Yeah, thank you guys for hopping on with me on my post game show a little while ago. So I wanted to return the favor. Absolutely.
Man, we appreciate that, man. Real quick, let me give a shout out to my guy Bird, man. He tuned into the building. He has something to say. He said Rodgers stood up to MVP this week. Hey, without a doubt, man. And what do you have? 4 touchdowns? He threw 4. Yeah, I believe he threw 4 last night.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was 21 for 25.
21 to 25.
He was efficient. He was efficient.
But the plays those incompletions that he had, so he had 4. But that was when we brought that pressure. You know, when we brought pressure, we were throwing those different looks at him. So we should have did that more often in the game. So it's just, hey, if was a fifth, we know the saying. If was a fifth, man. So we can't look back. We're here to give y'all the facts of what happened, but we're trying to move forward now, right? We're trying to move forward to week 17.
That's it.
And Ken, real quick, I have a question. You hopped in at the perfect time. Do we need to hire a defensive coordinator between now and when and if we make the playoffs?
Well, I think it's too late now. So I think we could have done that maybe around week 8, week 9, right. Where you have enough time to build up. But no coach is going to come in for 2 weeks, for 3 weeks or something like that. Coaches that are available, they're looking for jobs for next year. They're trying to put themselves in position where they can get onto one of these staffs that may be hiring new coaches, a complete new coaching staff. So I think we're going to have to wait until the off season and see what John Robinson and Mike Vrabel and Amy Adams can come up with. See if Dean Pease wants to come out of retirement. I've heard rumblings down here that Wade Phillips thinks he may want to get back into coaching again. And we all know he's been an excellent defensive coordinator everywhere he's been. So I think he would be someone that we could look at under consideration for a short term because he's older. I think he's over 70, 75 years old. So he's an older gentleman, but he definitely knows his football. But then you may look at some of these young hotshot, linebacker coaches or defensive line coaches on teams that have very successful defenses. So I think it's too late for this season. We're just going to have to roll with what we got and look forward to 2021 as far as improving the defense.
Right. No, I agree with you. And you hit it. You were dead on by saying, Dean Pease is a good option. I think that would be I think the smartest option to go with, being that, he already is familiar with our system, and most of the guys that were here last year, for the most part, still kind of a solid core. So, trying to pick up where you left off last year and bringing in that different schematic approach, that methodical approach that he had. I mean, if we can get him, man, that'd be an answer to my prayers. And I'm pretty sure most Titans fans. So
no doubt. But we got to get some players in here too, man, because you can't be rolling out Brooks Reed and Wyatt Ray.
Man, Brooks Reed he's a knockoff. He's a knockoff. What's his name? Clay Matthews. Knockoff. He's the off-brand. So you're at the store. You're like, hey, am I gonna get the Big K soda, or am I gonna get the Pepsi?
Shawn Michaels.
It's usually, for me, I'm going with a better price, so I might go with the Big K. So I can't.
I went to Sam's this afternoon. My wife told me to go get some TP and some paper towels and some water, and I found the TP and the water and the paper towels. They didn't have Bounty, and they just had the Sam's brand. So I was like, "Do you want the Sam's?" She was like, "No, I don't want Sam's brand. We just wait and go to HEB or Kroger or something and get the Bounty." So Brooks Reed is like the Sam's brand of linebacker.
Oh no!
He had one tackle last night, brother. Man, I was like, "Hey, come on!"
Hey,
now.
He was working that left tackle a little bit. I saw him in there. He was working that one-on-one.
He was a waste of space, man. I don't like to talk trash about my Titans like that, man. But he's a waste of space out there. But hey, shout out to Wyatt Ray, though. I mean, he did get one sack, so it gave us that 15 sack that we've all been dying and waiting for.
What a game, baby! What a game!
Right,
we have as many sacks as TJ Watt now. TJ Watt has 15 sacks.
As one player, which is sad, man. Hey, TJ Watt looked good yesterday against the Colts.
Hey, what would you guys think about? What would you guys think about if JJ Watt wanted to come to Tennessee and play for Vrabel next year? How do you think that would go? You guys be in favor of that?
I would be in favor with it. I'm not too much in favor of former, divisional guys coming to our team. But, with that being said, he'd be a huge asset to us if we can get him for the right price. I don't think we need to pay him high dollar money, with his career starting to dwindle down a little bit. But like you said, he has that reputation behind him. And look what he did for his little brother, was an inspiration for him and got him right, So yeah, I'm definitely in favor for that. I think it'd have a better outcome for us than it did with Vic Beasley, and then we get into Jadeveon Clowney. I think that would be a better decision. So, hindsight is 2020, so we'll look past that. But if we can make that happen, if John Robinson and Vrabel can make that happen, let's go. I'm on board 100%.
No doubt.
Real quick, let me dive into this comment real quick. LGRW said Tannehill played very poorly, but so did the rest of the team. Yeah, I mean, you really can't blame anybody. It was like I said, all four phases made mistakes yesterday, without a doubt.
Yeah, I agree. I think the offensive line was really bad yesterday, and that reflected poorly on Tannehill. What up, Weez? What's going on, bro?
Yeah, Weez in the building, man.
Weez in the building. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, shout out to all of our Titan family. Titan Upload, Tennessee Titans Weekly, K Moore Sports, Mr. Titan, Titans in Truth, Titans Tube, Titan Anderson, man. So we all have different insights, different perspectives, but we bring that heat, we bring that passion. So I'm so glad we're able to come together collectively into this community and just make things happen and give the folks what they want. That Titans talk,
No doubt.
Yep. Get pass rushes in the draft, and Watt can help out a lot. Yep, Tyrell, 100%. I have a question. Were our jerseys an issue for us yesterday? Being that it was white on white.
How so?
Because it was snowing outside, right? So do you think it just kind of threw things off? Like we're like I think our offense was invisible to each other, like they couldn't see each other, throwing the ball this way. I don't know.
I think our shoes may have been a problem. I don't know if they had on the right cleats or whatnot. I mean, the defense gave up 234 yards we never given up that many yards rushing that I can remember.
No.
We usually get burned on the pass, not the pass and the run.
Right.
We're normally pretty good against the run, and guys were out there. They didn't want to tackle last night. They made Dillon look like Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones.
Hey,
we might have got AJ paid.
AJ Dillon.
We might have got AJ paid. AJ might get paid now. He might get paid.
He's cold-blooded, man. In the press conferences, Kevin Byard, he was talking about how big and strong he is, and so that made my radar go up, and I started watching stuff on him. I was like, all right, man. Well, hopefully this Joker doesn't play. That was my thing. And sure enough, there he is because Jamal Williams?
Jamal Williams was out. That's their
he was out.
He was out.
So he definitely got paid yesterday, or there's gonna be some negotiations soon between him and his agent in the franchise, man. But they gave us a dose of our own medicine, man. They did. Balanced run, balanced pass game.
Hey, I think the white was in our favor. I think you blend in with the white. You could run some sneaky plays. If you got the white on, I thought the white was in our favor.
I agree.
I thought it was in our favor.
I was disappointed in the play calling yesterday. We ran a lot of basic plays. We didn't see Arthur Smith dig into his bag of tricks. I mean, throw it to the left tackle on the 40-yard line or something,
It's snowing. We in all white. It's a white Christmas. Let's go, baby.
Right. Hey, my boy Bird said, hey, we still had the blue helmets on. Hey, you're right, man. You're definitely right, man. I'm just trying to figure out something, man. Maybe, I'm trying to figure out where it went wrong. I don't want to just blame,
Put those red gloves on. Put the red gloves on. Tannehill. Let me see where them hands are at. Just those are them red gloves.
Here's a question I got for all of us. Why are some people just like fans? Like it hasn't been anybody like of super relevance, but a lot of fans are calling for Vrabel to be fired. Do you agree or disagree with that statement?
That's crazy.
Right. It's asinine.
Fire and hire who? For what? For why?
Exactly. And so it's just kind of crazy to see because I hate the fans who are, like when everything's, riding high, we're good. It's all positive. But as soon as something happens, it's all back to negativity. I can't stand bandwagon fans. It bugs me.
You can be critical of your team. Like that's what we are, right? We love our team. We're passionate. That's why we have these shows. But we're not going to come on here and say, "Oh, it was a great game last night and we lost because of the referees." Now we got our ass kicked and the referees didn't help. But we're not going to say fire the coach.
Right,
that's insane,
I got you. Hey, my brother, we try to keep it real clean on the show. Hey, I know it's just the passion coming out, man. Trust me. I gotta bite my tongue sometimes too.
No doubt. But you can't say fire the coach, man. Vrabel is one of the best coaches in the NFL. I mean, all coaches make mistakes. They all have. He got outcoached last night by his guy Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur. You got outplayed by possibly the MVP of the league and Aaron Rodgers. So, it's an L. We take the L. It's disappointing. We put our backs up against the wall, but we're a 10-5 ball club, and we haven't gotten anything from any of our draft picks. We didn't get any production from any of our free agents. So you have to take all of those things into consideration. In my opinion, it's almost a miracle that we are 10-5, right? We'd like to be 12-4, 13-3, but considering that none of our draft picks have panned out to this point, Beasley and Clowney didn't give us anything from a free agent standpoint. And so you're basically going with the guys you had last year on offense, and you have a depleted defense, and you have a special teams that's in flux now because of Gotskowski's situation, and he's been an up and down kicker all year. So, Vrabel's fine, man. Vrabel's fine. He just needs to get a defensive coach.
For sure. Vic Beasley and Klein, they did give us they did give us something. They gave us a huge dent in our wallet, right?
No doubt.
Yeah, a huge dent in our wallet, man. So, man, it's unfortunate, but hey, we just got to move forward, and you live and you learn.
Yep.
I'm gonna dig into this comment real quick. In Creekmore, we have to address our presence on our D line. No pressure consistently, and the stupid calls we get just hurt us too much. No, 100%. Where was I can't spacing right now. Jeffrey Simmons, where was he at last night? I saw him chase. He's slow, by the way, very slow. He needs to lose. I think he needs to lose a little. I'm not trying to be funny, but I just think he needs to lose a little weight. He
had one tackle, one assisted tackle.
I mean, but he definitely has not been a presence for us like lately. He's not adding up to what he truly is capable of doing. He's not.
I think I brought this up on my show actually a couple of weeks ago about Jeffrey. You have to remember his last year in college, he had that knee injury, right?
Yes.
So last year as a rookie, he didn't play until like week 8 or week 9. So he only played half the season last year as really a backup to Casey. So he probably played maybe 50, 60% of the snaps in about half of the games. Now you're expecting him to play 75, 80% of the snaps for an entire season. So I think what we've seen is him starting to wear down as the season has gone on, because this is his first full season of football in about 2 or 3 years, because his last year in college and half the season last year, those were half seasons for him. So I think he's just starting to naturally wear down, and he doesn't have any help around him. So he's constantly getting doubled and triple teamed. So I saw that as well, and I'm worried about his production, the decreasing, but I think it's more of a fatigue issue than his play, than something going on with him. I think it's just more fatigue at this point.
Moving forward, that's why I think maybe losing some weight, or maybe just trying to figure out how he can sustain a full season, trying to get his body into that shape. And as you said, there is lack of help, Daquan Jones, Tierre Tart, you have Matt Dickerson, and what's his name? Jack Crawford. Like, he's getting limited help from these guys. So I mean, I agree with you. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Just trying to throw some ideas out there just to get the conversation going, get the juices flowing a little bit. I mean, I love and I got a lot of respect for Jeffrey Simmons. He's a beast. He's definitely one of one, but I just think, moving forward, we got to figure out what's best for you and how we can keep you going throughout the full duration of a season.
Was it me or did it seem like Tierre Tart wanted no part of being out there in the cold last night?
Yeah, he definitely was not a factor last night. And I believe, wasn't there a penalty on him? Wasn't he one of our 3 penalties?
He may have been.
Yeah.
He may have been offside, I think, on a play or something like that. Right. But he looked like he wanted no part of being out there in those weather conditions, because he was getting run over. And I'm like, bro, you're too big to be getting run over like that.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I think, the players, that they like to, during their press conferences, they like to say that it wasn't, the weather, that it wasn't a factor, but let's just be real. It was. It definitely was. And they're not used to that. They're not used to getting a lot of snow down in Tennessee, and just the teams we play throughout the season. It's not really snowing where we're at most of the time. So the weather was a factor. As Blue Enforcer said on your show, it was the 12th man, right? The weather. Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man over there, Tigers and Truth, Big Blue, man. Absolutely. I had a few questions. Will AJ Brown and Corey Davis get to 1,000 yards this year before the end of the season? I mean, it has to be this week in week 17. Will they get there?
I don't know what the numbers are right now. Weez, you have the numbers?
Yeah, I got their numbers here. The thing that I'm worried about before I give you these numbers is there enough juice to give Henry that 2K?
He needs 223, right?
We need like a 500-day yards from the offense on Sunday. We need a big offensive day. We gotta give everybody that juice on Sunday. We need it, baby. We need it.
Yeah, we talked about Henry as soon as you guys popped out. He needs 233 yards, I believe.
I thought it was 223.
223. I'm sorry, 223. 223.
Yeah. That's another question. I think I 100% think he can get that against the Houston Texans. He got his 1,000 yards last year against the Texans, right?
Yeah.
We ended the season playing the Texans last year, so he got his 1,000 there. Maybe this might be an omen for him to get that 2K.
Yeah, I think they have to go into this game, obviously, first and foremost, trying to win it. And
Right.
then if you have a comfortable lead in the second half where you can pound the rock with Derek, then you definitely try to get him to 2,000. But first and foremost, you just got to make sure that you can pull out this dub.
Right, for sure. I think start the game run heavy. If we get the opportunity to get the ball first, let's get the ball first.
Yeah. AJ needs 76 yards. Corey Davis needs 55 yards.
So that means Corey Davis can't be catchless this game. He can't be missing in action. Let's see here. Do y'all think Tannehill should make the Pro Bowl list? Yes, I do. I mean, last night was his worst game in a Tennessee Titans jersey. Outside of that, he's been balling, man. I think he definitely should have been on that Pro Bowl list. What about you?
Yeah, I think so. I think probably a toss up between him, Deshaun Watson, and Jared Allen for that. Josh Allen, Josh Allen. For the last two spots. I like to go with a winner, so I would have went with Ryan over Deshaun. I have a lot of respect for Deshaun, but I think wins matter. And when the numbers are comparable, I think you go with the guy that's on a winning football team. Can't take anything away from Josh Allen. He's had a tremendous second half of the year. But I would have went with Ryan over Deshaun if I had a vote.
Yeah, I mean, Ryan Tannehill, 65% passing on the year, 32 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. His pass ratings, 106.8 or something like that. He's doing good. He has the stats to back him. I mean, his yards might not be there, but he has the stats. He's a winning quarterback. So I think he definitely deserves to be on in the Pro Bowl.
Facts. Ian Creekmore says everyone is going to eat Sunday, but we got to come in and force teams to buy on Henry being on the field. Yeah, I mean, we show that, that with him being on the field and us, whether it's a fake handoff or just showing that action, it can be successful. Look at that outstanding run, that beautiful run that Tannehill had the other night. So that's big facts. I'm gonna bring my guy Steph back in here real quick. Ken, tell the folks where they can find you at if they don't know already.
Yeah, no doubt, guys. You can find me on YouTube at K Moore Sports, my first initial K, Moore, Moore Sports. And then also on Twitter, the same handle, at K Moore Sports. And then on Instagram, I'm at Ken Moore Sports on Instagram. So hop over to my channel once the show is done, hit that subscribe button, and that way you'll get the notifications when my content is coming out.
Got you. All right. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I'm going to bring Steven back in here from Sports Choice Plus. There we go. What up, Steven?
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you, Kim Moore.
Hey, nice to meet you, Steve. Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
So I got a question, folks, and feel free to be as dead honest as possible. Are these Tennessee Titans a Super Bowl contender this year? Will we be playing in February? Folks in the comment section, please give us your opinion as well.
That's a loaded question. For weeks, I've been telling people the Titans have to become more aggressive. And early on, when they played teams and they were kicking field goals and they were winning by the skin of their teeth, that's not winning football. And what I mean by that, you can win football games against bad teams, but if you're playing week in and week out, you want to see growth in your offense. You want to see domination. There's no reason why a team should be able to hang with Tennessee. And especially if you look at Green Bay, with their lack of size in the middle, your monsters on the offensive line should have been mauling them all night long. And Vrabel should have made it a choice to say, you know what, we're not really throwing the ball pretty well. Let's force it down the throat. I need Henry 30 touches. Let me get him 30 real quick. because as the game goes on, he gets better. We've seen it last year. We've seen it the year before where he started popping off. I believe the Tennessee Titans, behind the Chiefs, have the most unique offense in the playoff hunt. And I put it to you like this: who else has two wide receivers that could be number ones, tight end that potentially could be elite, a quarterback that's above average because Tannehill's not elite, but I consider him, close to the topper tiers, not lower tiers. And when you get Henry going, top 3 running back, top 2 running back, who's stopping him when he's doing that stiff arm? When that offensive line is right and that offensive line is cutting, coming off those runs, who's stopping Henry? Because once he gets to the second level, no linebacker is going to take him one-on-one.
Right.
When he gets to that third level, no safety. You see what he did to Josh Norman.
Mm-hmm.
So that's I just facts. Think I really feel like if they played the Chiefs again, that blueprint that the Atlanta Falcons gave you, that's going to be damning because the Chiefs are in trouble. The Chiefs play down this year to anybody's potential, and Mahomes gets cute, Tennessee could run them right up out the stadium.
Right. Agreed, man.
My dark horse for the Super Bowl is not Kansas City. It's the Titans.
Right.
Give me outside weather. Give me cold weather. Who wants a grown man to be laying up on him like that? Derrick Henry, think about this.
I'm like Debo. I'm like Debo, man. We want the rematch. You know what I mean? We felt like we got hit with a prick last year. We want the rematch.
Did you see that run where Tannehill took off? How everybody was scattered to try to team tackle him versus one-on-one tackle him? Yep. That's what it boiled down to.
Yeah, we were just talking about that before he brought you back in. Absolutely, man. Big facts. Hey, K Moore, what is your opinion, my brother? Sorry to put you on the spot, my man.
You're good. You're good. My honest opinion is no.
Okay.
We have the offense. Yes, we have a Super Bowl caliber offense, but it's 3 phases to a football game, and we are currently deficient in 2 of those 3 phases. Special teams. Right now, we don't know what's going to go on with Gostkowski as far as coming up this week and going into the playoffs with the COVID situation. So we don't know what our field goal situation is going to be. It's been up and down the entire season. And the defense is just atrocious. So if you have a game like last night where your offense is struggling and you put up 20 points, 24 points, 17 points, you don't have a defense that can hold another team. You have to score. Now, if you can promise me that we're going to score 35 points a game throughout the playoffs, then yes, we can get to Tampa in February. But you have to be able to guarantee me that we can go to Buffalo and score 35 points. We can go to Pittsburgh and score 35 points. We can go to Kansas City and score 35 points. You're going to have to go to 2 of those 3 places more than likely. You'll probably get 1 home game, against Miami or Cleveland or Indy or something like that. But you have to be able to go on the road, put up points, or you're going to have to be able to stop someone defensively. And I just do not trust our defense, and I do not trust our kicking game.
Right. two big important phases out of the 4. Absolutely. Man, you broke that one down to both of you. Hey, D Weez, man, go ahead and chime in. Give us your opinion.
Hey, this is what I'm really worried about. First, I want to make sure we win that AFC South. All right, we got to make sure we take care of the Texans, and we got to make sure Jaguars take care of the Colts. Right? We had the opportunity to win the AFC South championship, and it would have been, I would have been ecstatic. I probably wouldn't went to sleep last night.
Right.
First, we got to make sure we win the AFC South. If we can win the AFC South, then I think that momentum can lead us to going to the Super Bowl. Right? It's baby steps. You can't just, you're not going to go to the Super Bowl just off of being a wild card team or just get to the playoffs. We got to be dominant. We got to get some momentum built up. Our defense, we need some momentum behind our defense. We got to pick up those third downs. We got to stop letting all these first downs happen as well. We need a big momentum boost. If we're going to go to the Super Bowl, we need a momentum boost. Winning the AFC South is going to get us that momentum boost, and I think that's going to take us to the Super Bowl. It's going to give our defense some type of pride. Let's go. we got to stop being 10 yards off their number one receiver. Right? Anybody can get a 5 and out. That's 5 yards every play. Rodgers is throwing that right to you. We need to make sure we win the AFC South first, and then I think we can go to the Super Bowl. I believe that momentum can carry us to the Super Bowl, but we got to take care of business first. Let's win this AFC South first.
Big facts, man. Big facts. Woo, man, y'all are giving me second thoughts here, man. Giving me second thoughts. I always try to be, be faithful and hopeful, man. And I never want to doubt my guys. So I'm gonna you almost have me swayed, but I'm gonna say yes, just because I got faith in the Most High, and I feel like Jesus is a Titans fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and rock with my guys on this one and say, yeah, we can't play till February. And I'm with Bird. He said, we're as good as Derrick Henry runs, and I agree with that. We have to ride the coattail of Derrick Henry without a doubt. Hey, Titan Anderson, what up, man? What's going on, TA?
Let me ask you this: as dominant as Henry can be, do any of y'all trust that Ryan Tannehill can carry this team on his back far enough that they can beat a team without a defense?
If our line can block for him and keep him within his comfortability, if he's comfortable and he's on time with our receiver, then yes. And he's not throwing more than 30 passes a game, I think he can do it. I'm almost 100% sure he can do it, but there's a lot of things that play into that. And we all know on the football field, any given Sunday, nothing's going to be perfect. You got to learn how to adapt. So if things are going our way, then yeah, 100%. If he gets outside that realm, then say the ladder on that one. Let me read this comment real quick from Tennessee Titans Weekly. He said, "I hate to say this, but due to our defense versus stellar quarterbacks, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, and we have to say no. Our offense is Super Bowl caliber, no doubt. We had to have a better defense." I agree. Defense win championships, but we saw what KC did last year. They had an atrocious defense before the playoffs. All of a sudden, they got it together.
But they got Frank Clark back as well.
Right.
You gotta. That's the thing, though. I don't think their defense played together before then, healthy. Because if you look at yesterday, look at Seattle's game with Jamal Adams. Even though he made a lot of mistakes, he stopped basically the touchdown. A lot of people don't realize he ran almost 30 yards to stop a touchdown, and he did the end around. So hustle, remember the DK Metcalf play? That was a 3-point swing that swung the game open for Seattle. So, effort, hustle, whatever it is, whether it's defense or offense playing defense, I truly feel in my heart of hearts, Tennessee should have won the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah.
That was theirs to take.
You and me both. And there were some questionable calls or no calls in that game too, with the referees, with the Zebras. But hey, I'm not gonna look back and start hating now. I'm not gonna go back that far, but but we gotta control what we can. Absolutely. Hey, real quick, Steven, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you one more time, my brother.
YouTube /Sports Choice Plus. Each and every week we got the NFL breakdowns. We got the NBA breakdowns coming up, a little bit of everything, especially Titans Nation. And y'all gotta give yourselves some love. Y'all gotta give y'all hands, give yourselves a hands of kudos, because this show is not only one of the best shows. I'm gonna make sure I tell my viewers each and every week to come see y'all, because the knowledge that y'all spit, the people that y'all have on, the guests that y'all have on, the topics, it's on point. It's top tier. So to me, I'm tuning in like a big kid, like a fan each and every week, getting knowledge, getting the info. It's just like, well, I didn't look at it that way. I learned something new this week. Right. And when y'all go back and forth, it's just like it fits. It's almost like the perfect tandem. Right. All those years you had Mike and Mike in the morning going back and forth. It's almost like that.
Right. Appreciate that, man.
You add my guy at the bottom, he brings you the stats. It's just like, okay, well.
Let's talk about K Moore, man. K Moore should be on ESPN, Fox Sports Net, CBS, NBC. I don't like Chris Collinsworth, so we should have had We should have had K Moore last night calling the game.
Right.
Chris Collinsworth is bad luck to our organization. I swear. Every time he calls our games, we lose. I'm not lying right now. It's just the games I've been watching, which is darn near every one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, shout out for Kim Moore. Kim Moore, tell the folks one more time where they can find you, man.
Yeah, no doubt. You guys can find me on my YouTube channel at K Moore Sports, and then also on Twitter as well at K Moore Sports. So we're trying to bump it up, so you guys go over and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I have my shows on Monday nights right before these guys. I usually come on at 7 Central Time with Titans the day after. And then typically I'll have a preview show either on Friday or Saturday, depending on what my other broadcasting responsibilities call for. I haven't had a preview show in a couple of weeks because I'm in Houston and I cover a lot of Texas high school football, and we're knee deep in the playoffs right now. So I've just been doing the post game shows. So hopefully we'll have a lot more shows going on. And then, of course, once the football season is over, we started to transition into the NBA. So we'll focus on the Rockets. We'll focus on this whole James Harden controversy down here in Houston. So if you're an NBA fan, a Houston Rocket fan, just an NBA fan across the board, we'll be diving deep into the NBA once the NFL season is over as well. So appreciate you guys, and I love being on the show.
Hey, appreciate you, man. But hey, before you head off, man, we just gotta know if you're up to it, man. So usually we do the two-tone trivia. D Weez usually questions me, but do you mind if D Weez questions you? Two-tone
That's on me. That's on me.
Let's go for it, man. I'm good.
I wasn't expecting Mr. Have our guest on the quiz, but I gotta do it now. We gotta do it now.
Right. Hey, and then real quick, hey, K Moore, we said he just subbed. He just subscribed to you, so you just got to
cool. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. And let me give a shout out to my guy over at Noble Sports ENT. He's talking about us in our run game. He said the run game and playing great defense in the playoffs is definitely going to be key. And he said it's about getting hot at the right time. So I'm definitely in full agreement with that. I also dropped the link in here, for Titan Anderson. If you want to drop in and give us your opinion, or you just want to come hang out with us for a little bit, hey, Jacques or Hawk, you know what I mean? I dropped the link in here too. So let me know if you guys want to just drop in for a quick second. But D Weez is dialing up those questions for you, K Moore. So hopefully you're ready for them. There's about 5 of them. Okay.
No, my boy Steve can answer too. Hey, if you know it, hey, chime in with me too. Let me know what you got, baby. Hey, it's that time. That quiz, baby.
Give him 6. Give him a 6 then. Give him a 6.
I'm gonna start with 3. I'm gonna see how we go with 3. I'm gonna see how the temperature going. There's a lot of pressure. Too much. You putting pressure on me now.
Is there a prize? Is there a prize at this quiz?
Hey, so as the channel starts to grow, we're definitely gonna have some prizes for folks.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt. Go for it, D Weez.
All right. So since we're talking about the AFC South Championship, and I'm really big on that, we're going to direct a lot of this quiz towards history of the Tennessee Titans. We're going to make it just general history of the Tennessee Titans, and some might pertain to the Houston Oilers too. We got Kim Moore in Houston. We got to mix it all up. We all won right now. So I got 2 that's multiple choice. 1 you tell me. And then, depending on how you answer that, you got to tell me another answer to go along with that as well. All right.
All
right. So we're gonna start with simple questions first. All right. How many AFC South championships do the Tennessee Titans hold?
Started in 97, I believe. I'm gonna say,
and before I'm not talking about the AFC Central Division Championship. I'm talking about just the AFC South.
Yeah. Since they moved to Tennessee, right?
Yeah, just the AFC South Championship.
I'm gonna say 4.
I'm gonna say 3.
Two-Tone, you got something for me?
Oh no, this ain't for me, brother. This is for
this ain't for you,
man.
Because you got to think,
right?
3. Did they win one with Vince Young?
No.
I'll say 4. I'm gonna say 4.
They might have won. They might have won one. I don't know. I mean, yes, no, maybe. No. You know, I can't. You know, I can't be giving you the answers.
I would say 3.
All right. Okay. Final answers, gentlemen.
3.
It's 2.
2.
Oh,
It's
okay.
2. Yeah. Now we know one is in 2008.
Yeah, I remember that one.
What's the other year? Give me the other year.
What, Music City Miracle?
2003. Was that the
Music
year
City Miracle.
McNair won the MVP?
Close.
He was the year he won MVP, he was Peyton and them co-won it, wasn't it?
Yep. Him and Peyton co-MVP.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
It was just one.
Say it again.
It was just
2002. 2002.
2002.
Weez, he thought he had it. Hey, you gotta go with your gut. Hey, Weez, man. Hey, I put the link here in the comment section. So Weez, Titan Anderson, Noble Sports, Tennessee Titans Weekly. Yeah, y'all want to come in? Just hop on in.
Okay. Now going back to Titans history. How many Titans have their uniform retired? I'll give you
George.
Now I'll give you options. I'll give you options. Is it 8, 5, 11, or 6?
So now look.
You just count Titans.
So we're talking Titans. He said Tennessee Titans.
No. I'm sorry. I mean to say the Tennessee Titans Oilers Nation as
that's
one.
different. I would say 11.
The whole franchise.
I would say
11.
11.
I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, I'll go with 11.
Because you got to think they got Earl Campbell, they got Eddie George, Steve McNair.
You got Munchak. You got Matthews.
Did they do Javon Curse or no?
No, sir.
No, nah.
I know they didn't do CJ2K.
All right.
Yeah, I can see it being I would say 11. I would say 11 because what, Desmond Mason? Desmond Mason didn't.
You said 11. You said 11. I can't be giving you hints. You said 11.
So you said the option is what? 5, 6, 8, and 11. Those are the options.
I would say 8.
Yes.
I would say 8.
I'm gonna go with 8.
I would say 8.
Two-Tone, you want some of this?
I'm gonna go with 11. I'm gonna go with these guys. I'm gonna team up with them.
Final answers all around?
8.
It's 6.
Oh.
6 jerseys retired.
Who are they?
Warren Moon.
Right. Man, I forgot about Warren Moon.
Earl Campbell.
Right. Yeah, I know Earl Campbell.
And we always talk about the guy who set the franchise record for interceptions.
Samari Rowe.
Yes.
No.
Oh, no. You're right.
This was on Weekly.
Yeah, Weekly got the answer right. Yeah, they did.
Jock got it right.
Yeah.
Not Michael Griffin, no.
Jim Norton.
Yeah, Norton.
Hey, Michael Griffin was a bad boy.
Oh, he was bad. Hook him.
Right.
Muchak. Elvin Bethea. And can you name the last Tennessee Titan to have his jersey retired? He's the offensive lineman.
Oh, Kevin Mawai.
Mike Munchak.
No, I already said him. Already said him.
Bruce Matthews.
Bruce Matthews. That's who I was gonna say. Yeah, Bruce. Yep.
Big Bruce.
So have they not retired Steve and Eddie yet? I thought they retired Steve and Eddie last year.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have.
Well, when
they had his kids up there. Steve McNair's kids.
Yeah.
You right. Yeah. You got me. You right.
So hold on.
Hey, hold on. You got me. You got me.
Hey man, hey, you gotta update the questions, bro.
No, I got
to update the questions.
Man, I wish we could have edited this out, bro. I'm just saying.
I I know. I have my question from the wrong year. My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. I should have said as of 2017, huh?
It's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, if you guys got time for a few more, you know what I mean. If you don't,
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
Well, this one's easy right here. Who's the all-time leading scorer for the franchise?
Al Del Greco.
That's it.
Yep.
Say less.
I wish Aldell
That's
Greco
it.
was still kicking for us, man. Hey, he was cold-blooded, man. He was cold-blooded with the old school helmet. Hey, real quick, hey, we're gonna add my boy Weez in here. One moment. What's going on, man? How you
What's
doing,
up,
Weez?
fellas?
How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, Weez? What's up, bro?
They're just chilling at work, you know. I came to see what's up with the channel.
Man, that must be a nice day at work, man. You got it chilled out right now tonight. I like it.
Yeah. Hold on one sec. I got horrible reception right here. Let me try to get somewhere else.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Hey, you got the next question dialed up?
Yeah,
Go ahead. Ready.
I'm gonna wait for Weez to get in here real quick. I want to get a part of it.
I just making sure it was from this year's quiz.
I know.
Quiz
I
box.
gotta fact check my own self now.
He said got back to wrong.
I gotta fact check myself now. Dang.
Right, man. No, that's funny.
Yeah, we good. We ready.
Okay.
Hold on. There we go. All right. This is just a general question. What year did the Tennessee Titans move? What year did the Oilers move to Tennessee? Was it 97? Was it 99, 95, or 2001?
95.
95.
That's easy, bro.
I'm gonna say 97. Actually,
No, 95.
97.
I'm gonna say 97 because they bounced around
97.
from Memphis. They went. Yeah, I'm gonna say 95 or 97. Excuse me, 97.
What's the question again? Are you talking about when they left Houston or when they got to Nashville?
When they left Houston. When they left Houston.
When did they move to Tennessee?
95.
Well, you know, 99. You know, in 99 they went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 99 is when they became the Titans.
No, excuse
Yeah.
me. 97. 97, bro.
97. Yeah.
97.
Last season in Houston was 96.
Oh.
All right. What was the Titans' most lopsided victory ever? And I mean, when I say Titans, I mean the franchise. As a franchise, is it 52? Is it 59? 55? Or 62 points? Most lopsided victory they ever had.
I'm not sure. I'd take a guess.
Sound like one of the years they played the Jaguars.
Is it Titans Oilers or just Titans?
Titans Oilers ever.
If it's the Oilers, it would probably have to be back in the 60s. Because none of the Oilers teams here, I don't think, ever beat anybody by 50 points. So I would say, and I don't know if they scored that many, but I'd probably say maybe 59.
Close. 1961, they beat the Raiders 55-0.
Okay. I knew it would be early on.
Yeah, you got it. When you said
early
60s, you made me nervous. We said the 60s, I got nervous. I was like, hold on.
I knew when it was. I couldn't say the number, but I knew when it was because all the teams in the 70s and 80s, they wouldn't beat nobody about 50 points.
Right.
All right, man. Hey, one more, man. Let's wrap it up with one more.
We're gonna do one more?
Yes, sir.
Which head coach led the Oilers to 2 consecutive AFC Championship games?
Oh man, that's easy. You
You're
want
on
to let
your own.
somebody else answer that?
No, you're on your own. We lost Steven, man. He was also at work right now too. So
that's bum, boy. That's bum all day.
You got it.
Hey, man.
I grew up on bum pillows, man.
Hey, you got it. Hey, man. Hey, you got it.
It's all good. Right on, man. Hey, and Weez, it's all good, man. I understand. Thank you for making that effort. But hey, for most importantly, man, thanks for just tuning in, man. We appreciate that, Weez, big time, man. I know you're a huge Titans fan, huge advocate, and you know your stuff, man. I'm always watching you guys over at Titan Upload, and you're always chiming in. You have something to say, man, and you're very knowledgeable. So respect and salute to you, my guy. Thanks for stopping by for sure. K Moore, man. Hey, thanks for blessing our show with your presence, man, and your insight. You know what I mean?
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
Let's do this. Let's do this more often, man. Let's do it more often. Absolutely, man. But moving ahead, man, we have a big battle this weekend, week 17 against the Texans. So we're going down to your city. By chance, you going to the game? Are they allowing fans in?
They are allowing fans, but no, I'm gonna watch it at home, man. I'm trying to get out as little as possible.
I got you.
So I went to the game last year. It was crazy. It was insane. It was outstanding. We had a great time tailgating. It's always fun. This will probably be the first game, Houston Titans game, Texans Titans game that I've missed at NRG in probably at least 10 years. Because we're always out there. We got a big group that always goes to the game.
Right.
See Titan fans in Houston. We got a big group on Facebook, and we always head out. But yeah, I'm gonna be chilling at the crib and watching it this week, man.
I get it.
Man cave, keeping my hands
right.
to the sky.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I get on my hands and knees sometimes during these games, man. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's all good. Hey, but Two Tone Zone is definitely gonna be lobbying for you to get into your role where it's supposed to be on these professional networks, my man. So you keep doing what you do, my man. Absolutely.
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good night. Have a happy New Year too. Y'all be safe.
Hey, right on, Ken, man.
You as well.
Absolute boss, yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah. All right, folks, man. That about wraps up the show for us, though. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. It's been a blast. I think this has probably been our best show yet to date. So we're trying to get better each and every show. I can't thank you guys enough. This show is nothing without you. So once again, just God bless y'all and you and your family. Stay safe, stay healthy, and just stay tightened up. Ain't that right, D Weez?
Man, appreciate everybody who came on the show. Appreciate everybody who watched the show. Anybody who watches the show. Anybody who likes the Titans. Even if you don't watch the show, if you like the Titans, I appreciate you.
Right.
Let's tighten up. We're trying to get this AFC South championship. We want to tighten up. Shout out to all the Titan podcasts. Titan Weekly chimed in. Titan Anderson. Titan Upload. Mr. Titan. The Blue Enforcer himself. Titan True. Mr. Kenmore Sports.
Titans Tube. Titans Time Podcast. Sons of Bud. Up and coming channels like us, guys. Hey, salute to you guys for sure. Absolutely. Hey, and one more thing, man. In case you're wondering where I got this polo from, I got it for Christmas from my mama, man. So hey, shout out to my mom Dukes for this one, man.
Shout out to Mom Dukes. Mama, I love you. Mama, shout out to Mama. Mama, I love you.
Right. I feel like I'm a really part of the staff now. So thank you, Mama, for this shirt. But yeah, hey, God bless y'all. Let's look forward to week 17. We have our pregame show going on Wednesday, and we have our two-tone hour on Saturday. One of those two shows, we're gonna have a special guest and another special guest on our show. So we'll get. It
might be you. You could be the special guest. Let us know.
Special guest.
It could be you. Get on the show with us. You could be the special guest. What's up?
Yeah, big facts, man. But hey, always stay tightened up. It's Titan gang or don't bang. Let's not ask no questions on Sunday. Let's just go in there and take care of business. Forget the scenarios. Let's just do what we do. Tighten up, y'all. We'll see you on Wednesday. God bless.